Hello and welcome to another episode of the UCLA Bruins Insider Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Connor Moreno, lead writer for UCLA Bruins on SI. And today, as you can tell, we don't have the traditional UCLA basketball background right now. Something is up with the hardware on my laptop, so for now this is going to have to suffice, just a plain white background. Sorry about the dullness of this episode, but today we are talking about recruiting. UCLA had probably one of the best days it's had since, the peaks of that June recruitment, and it's because finally, after long discussion, and we've been talking about them plenty of times over the course of the last month, UCLA went ahead and landed four-star defensive lineman Carter Gooden and his three-star teammate Marcus Almada. So we'd been projecting that the Bruins would land them. Well, I can't say we've just been kind of reporting that 24/7 Sports projected UCLA to land both of them. But yeah, it's been about a week since Marcus Almada had a crystal ball, and right after that, Carter Gooden got a crystal ball to land in Westwood, and Thursday was finally the day. Yesterday was finally the day. So today we're just going to go ahead and break that down, what it means for UCLA and their 2026 class, kind of what they can provide for the Bruins next season or over the next 3 or 4 years, throw in some evaluations of them, and kind of look forward a little bit. These were two of the biggest priority targets that UCLA had left on the board. I'll certainly say Carter Gooden was the number one priority after the Bruins lost out on Brian Bonner earlier this week to Washington. So, yeah, big moves. So, yeah, Carter Gooden, four-star defensive end. He plays more on the edge. He is the number one ranked recruit out of Massachusetts. He goes to Tabor Academy in Marion, Massachusetts. Obviously, Marcus Almada does as well. And this is the highest rated recruit in UCLA's 2026 class, which means this is Deshaun Foster's highest rated recruit ever of his entire tenure in Westwood. So it was a pretty big recruit, very, very big recruit. And the fact that they were able to land him, especially, I think four of UCLA's top recruits are all out of state. Listing them off quickly: Carter Gooden, he is from Massachusetts, and then we have Johnny Jones Jr. and Micah Smith. They are from Florida, and then David Schwartzel, he is from Washington. So, really good job out of UCLA and their recruiting staff to reach out of California and bring back some really top targets, and it's been paying off really well. They've been dabbling in this kind of coast to coast mindset. Today I talked actually to Marshawn Frillo. He is UCLA's senior director of football recruiting. I got to talk to him today. He was telling me that what they're really trying to do is kind of compete with all these top schools in terms of recruiting, because if you're not going out and reaching for these recruits out of state, then you might as well just give up. They aspire to be one of the top dogs in recruiting. So yeah, it was cool. I got to talk to him. Got a story about that coming out today, probably around 12 Pacific time. If you guys want to read that, it's pretty cool. Mostly just quotes, him answering my questions. Pretty fun interview though. Really glad I got to talk to him. He's only been with UCLA for about a month, and he joined when they were kind of at the height of this 2026 recruiting class. So, he has his own prowess too. He was at Sac State. They were the number one recruiting class in the FCS before moving up. Did they move up? Is Sacramento State in the FCS? Or are they in the FBS? Can't remember. Whatever. But yeah, Carter Gooden, really massive recruit, highest rated recruit in Deshaun Foster's tenure. He mostly plays defensive edge. And then we have Marcus Almada. He is a 3-star. He is the number 9 prospect out of Massachusetts. Obviously not as highly touted as Carter Gooden was, which, by the way, Carter Gooden, his final 3 were Boston College, Penn State, and the Bruins. So UCLA beat out Penn State for a really, really good target. This is their 5th 4-star now, or 4th, whatever 24/7 Sports has him at. But he is, as I said, he's their number 1. Anyways, Almada, 3-star. He is the 116th defensive lineman in the nation. Yeah, 116th defensive lineman in the nation, number 9 out of Massachusetts. So he's also a really good get. We were chronicling how important he was over the last week, that if they got his commitment, then, your chances increase for Carter Gooden, and they just so happened to commit on the same day. So really good recruitment. As far as where this class now ranks, the 2026 class, again, remember in June, UCLA reached peaks of like the top 7 in 24/7 Sports' national recruiter rankings. Obviously, they slid as more teams caught up and as they lost recruiting battles towards the end of the month and the beginning of July. But as it stands right now, because I was checking the recruiter rankings before the commitment. But before the 2 commitments, they were sitting at number 22 in the nation on 24/7 Sports' national recruiter rankings, and after they only moved up 2 spots, which I found kind of weird, because Carter Gooden was a really big recruit. He's a 93 rating, is what 24/7 Sports gave him. So I was just kind of baffled at that, I guess baffled. And they landed 2 recruits, and they only moved up 3 spots, so they're the 19th in the nation now. And I think they still have a few more recruits to look forward to. Their new priority after landing Gooden and Almada is coincidentally another defensive lineman, T.I. Umukais. He is a 4-star as well. Recent reports haven't really revealed what his intentions are moving forward, so we'll look into more. I think tomorrow I'll go ahead and write a story about what this kind of means for Umukai's T.I. and what it means for UCLA trying to land him moving forward, because if they land him, then 3 of their top 5 recruits in the 2026 class are on the defensive line. So the transfers are going to be crazy for the future. But that's all we had to talk about. Just a quick summary: UCLA landed 2 recruits, Carter Gooden a 4-star, Marcus Almada a 3-star. They moved up to the 19th spot in the nation as far as team recruiter rankings go. So another big day for UCLA. Thank you for watching and listening to the UCLA Bruins Insider Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow.